babe, I'm a man and I want to be a woman. During that period, my trans period, you can call me transgender, you can call me trans man to woman, going from man to woman. When I have the operation done, I'm a woman.
Even if you transform into a woman, you're still not going to be able to produce life.
But I'm a woman.
Yeah, you can still be a woman, but don't take away my rights.
You have your full rights.
Women's
also,
rights. This is what's
just
the
to
issue.
let you know, they start on experimental level, transplant womb, then transgender women.
Don't know how I feel about that yet, but anyway. Hi guys, and welcome back to Love Shock. I am here today with a very special guest, Yara de Yang.
Hello, Nikki.
Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so
Thank you
excited.
for inviting me, I guess.
So welcome. I'm so excited. How
Why
you doing?
though?
I don't know, because you just look at you. You're insane.
You provide everything, camera, lights, a microphone, except mirror. Why is that?
I have mirrors if you want a mirror.
It's outside of the studio.
Yeah.
So
I have a small one, but
I have two.
you have one. So.
Yes.
Of course you do.
So how are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited for you to be here.
Can you explain that?
I don't know. You just
Because of that? Because of the drag, or because of the boobs?
Well, probably because of the boobs first.
Ooh.
They are something special.
Yes, it is.
So?
Imagine boobs is in the 70% of the fantasies of the men.
Yes.
The rest is for women.
Yep. I mean, some women have that
Yes.
fantasy. I mean, I do. I'm straight as hell, but I love a good pair of boobs.
Yes, but you have one.
Yeah, they're all right.
You have to show them.
Not
to show it to the people what
no.
you got. Why not?
Maybe one day.
Or day one.
So let's dive in. Tell us about you and what you're doing and who you are.
So my name is Yara. Usually I'm not using my voice. I'm lip syncing usually, so nobody knows my voice. And now you know why. I'm a drag queen, or I used to be.
What do you mean used to be?
It's been a long time since my last performance, so I'm not quite sure if I consider myself drag queen yet or not.
Is it not in your soul, in your spirit?
It's a form of expression, for me at least.
Okay.
I can speak about every drag in the world, but for me it's a way of expression, to express something, to give a message to the people. So yes, you can consider it that it's something that is in me.
Yeah. It's you're an artist, and this is how you express yourself.
Yes.
Fabulous. And what a great way to express yourself.
It depends.
Yeah?
Yes, there is a variety of opinions about that.
Yes.
Some people doesn't like drag queens to be near to children, even if it's just reading a book.
Yeah.
Some others, they don't like it near to the children because they're into drag queens, so they don't want to express that admiration. Is it correct?
Yeah, admiration. It's you like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some others, they don't care, so.
Yeah. So we'll come back to the children thing, because I want to dive into more at first your side of things.
Okay.
So how did you get into it?
From a very young age, I remember myself liking to transforming myself into a woman.
Okay.
So that I think it was on the 4th grade.
And what's the 4th grade? How old?
10 years old, I guess.
Okay.
So we had a carnival party with the school.
Yep.
And I was crying and begging my mother to buy me a wig. My mother was like, no, we're not buying you a wig. So I improvised and I stole her extensions.
Oh, nice.
And I threw it on my head and I went out of the house. So that was the closest to the drag I've started with. In the meantime of all this period, I was dressing up as a woman, especially in the carnival, because that's when it was acceptable.
Yeah, in Cyprus we have carnival once a year.
Yeah.
Everyone dresses up and does parades, and it's a great time. Yeah.
In carnival, you can express yourself in many forms.
Yeah.
So I've started in the carnival, and then I learned makeup. I learned how to do my makeup.
Mhm.
And the first time I walked in Limassol as a full drag queen, as a full woman, everybody was in shock.
Yeah.
I received so many compliments that night.
Oh, that's amazing.
And the shock in their eyes while I was walking through Saripolu. You know Saripolu?
No.
It's a square in
Okay.
the city center, in the center of Limassol. When the biggest parties,
At carnival.
yes,
Okay.
happens there because
Yeah.
everybody is organized
Mhm.
and the whole square is dancing. It's like, it's
Wow.
amazing feeling. You have to visit Saripolu on carnival.
Okay.
So imagine that square, fully crowded, opening for me to pass.
Oh my God, that's
Because
amazing.
it was something it was very beautiful, and I have
Yeah.
pictures to show you if you want.
Yeah.
But it was very beautiful because I was dressed up as a conchita,
Okay.
and my dress was very decent, and my makeup was very
Pristine.
flawless.
Yeah.
And the wig, it was the first time in my life I had a lace front. Lace front is a wig when it looks naturally.
Yes. Yeah.
It looks natural on the face.
Yeah.
So everybody was wondering if I was a woman or a man dressed as a woman,
Yeah.
but I didn't care because I received so much. How
Praise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
And
of
how
that.
old were you at this point?
I was 25.
25. So how many years ago was this? Not very. How old are you now?
2 years from now.
2 years ago.
2 years from now.
Oh, from now. Ah, okay. Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Let's not speak about.
Age. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
We don't ask a woman their age.
Yes, correct.
Apologies.
Especially a woman like me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Classy lady. Anyway.
no, no classy. Today I'm not. But
You're a
yes,
bad bitch.
I've been a classy lady
Yeah.
many times. Yes.
I ask because obviously Cyprus is a very conservative country, and something like this would have been very new, very different. You know, so it's surprising in a good way that you got so many compliments.
Thank God, for some reason, Cypriots had traveled in a lot of places, and they know a lot about things that happens to Europe or other
Yeah,
countries.
because a lot of Cypriots study abroad. They go to England, other parts of places in Europe.
Exactly.
So I assume
when
that
you are outside of your country, you can be racist. You can judge something that happens normally in another country.
100%.
So you don't have the chance but to accept it. And then you come to Cyprus and you have this different mindset because you already accept it, so you know what is it. And if you visit a drag show, a drag performer abroad in the Europe or in any other country of the world, you can see that drag shows is a way of entertainment. So they can separate what is an actor and what is something that you like, because I'm an actor in that form.
Yeah.
I'm performing somewhere. I'm not like that, walking outside in the streets, having my coffee in a cafe in Limassol like that, or going out for a drink in drag. Probably after my shows, yes, I will visit some places to have a drink, yes, but...
Yeah, because you're not going to get changed, and especially all the work and effort that you've put into you.
Who's gonna pay me?
Exactly.
If I enter your bar in that, you have to pay me.
Yeah.
So,
Love it.
yes. It's something, it's a job.
Yeah.
It's a form of job.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to do anything with sexuality, because I know that you have a question about it.
Of course, we have questions.
It doesn't have to do with the sexuality. It has to do with what you like and how you express yourself. You're an actor. And an actor can play a lot of roles, different roles. Even if you're straight and you have to pretend that you are gay, even if you are gay and you have to pretend that you are straight. Anyway, in ancient Greece, drag was so common.
Yeah, in all over the world, lots of, back in the day, like a long time ago.
I'm talking about ancient Greece because men used to play female roles in theater because it was forbidden for a woman to be an actor.
Yep.
So drag is not something new. It's not something that came now to the surface. Drag is something that they have roots through our history.
Yeah, and not just ours. You know, in England, in Shakespeare, in Asia, everywhere. All over the world.
Because this is how everything starts.
Yeah.
And drag, you know what is the meaning behind the word drag?
No, tell me.
Dress as girl.
Ah.
Yes.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Drag with A, not drag with you.
Yeah. We're not talking about drugs here.
I'm drag free, but not drag free. You know. You know the difference.
Yes.
So yes, drag is something that is in our culture, in the human nature, but not human nature. No, it's in the evolution of humanity.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Lovely. So, talking about entertainment, because there's different types of entertainment that drag queens can do. As you said, you lip sync. I've seen comedy. You know, all these sorts of things. What's your style?
My style is a lip sync style.
Okay.
I'm a lip sync queen. I'm trying, okay? No, I can tell that I have a very good act on stage.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be, you know, I'm not a quiet dancer. I'm not a singer. So I have to show something to the people. And I like confusing people by thinking that I'm singing, so
you must be very good at it then.
Yes.
Lots of practice.
Yes, a lot of practice. The problem with the lip sync is not just you moving your lips. Lip sync is the way to perform without singing.
Yeah.
So it's like you sing without your voice. Everything has to be the same exactly with the song. If the original singer is breathing at that time, you have to do it.
Oh,
you have to show it to the people.
A lot goes into it.
Yes, you have to breathe like the singer, like you're singing live on the stage.
Yeah.
You have to have the same actions, everything that transfers from the microphone to the speaker. You have to make it.
Wow.
The smallest thing, the smallest breathe, the smallest. Even that, even the big breath before the high note, you have to do it, even if you don't reach the high note yourself. So it's not just a lips moving.
Moving your mouth.
Yes,
sort of
I
thing,
can do it now, and you can see the videos, and it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different story.
Wow. Do you practice at home, or do you have like a studio that you can go to?
It depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have a studio. Sometimes I'm performing at home. I'm having rehearsals at home because you have to learn the song as well. And to learn a song, you have to repeatedly hear the song, listen to the song. By listening to the song, you start singing it. So you start learning the lyrics. By learning the lyrics, you start understanding where to breathe, where you have to take a breath so you can continue, and how fast it's gonna be that breath, and everything matters on stage.
Yeah, it is, like you said, it's an art form, it's a performance, like everything else, like on stage. I have a gift for all of our viewers from our amazing sponsor, Love Shop Cyprus. Love Shop is the largest adult store chain on the island, offering the biggest and most exciting collection of sex toys, lingerie, and sexy accessories and more. If you're in Limassol, you can visit one of their 2 modern stores located in Omonia Germasogeia. You'll not only get to explore thousands of options in person, but their expert staff will also be there to give you advice and help you find exactly what you need. Of course, if you prefer shopping from home, head over to loveshop.cy and browse their full collection online. Everything is shipped discreetly, so your frisky secrets stay just that, secrets. They've got everything from vibrators, lingerie, to naughty gifts and sexy games. Perfect for bachelorette parties or just some fun in the bedroom. And here's the best part. Use code LOVESHOP at checkout and get 10% off your entire purchase. So go ahead, visit loveshop.cy and use that code to treat yourself. Is it the performance, the entertainment, or is it the whole like dressing up, putting the makeup on? Like, is that what pulled you to do it, or?
I wanted to be an actor.
Ah, okay.
Yes. It's a bit funny story about acting school and me.
You went to acting school?
No.
Ah, you
Yes,
wanted. Why?
I got confused with the exam day.
No way.
I went to my high school
Yeah.
to give exams for history, but the exams was for the next day, and that day I had the exams for the
So you had-
theatrical school, the acting school.
Oh no.
Yes. And so
Oh.
I miss it, and I've never been again there.
Because you felt so disheartened, or you just moved on with your life?
I didn't have the chance, to be honest, because I finished school, I went to the army, things happened to my life, and then
Yeah.
I changed everything. So yes.
Would you try again?
No,
No.
at that age, no. It's not gonna fill me up anymore.
And you feel happy enough with doing this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because you can change that. You can change the form of act from lip syncing to a comedy queen.
Yeah.
Or I can sing on stage. I'm not singing, and I don't suggest for anyone to come when I'm singing, but I can do it. Everybody can sing. We don't
Yeah.
care about the voice, but everybody can sing.
Yeah.
So everything can change. It depends on the person.
Yeah.
You can be a model as a drag queen. I have a friend. She can be a model. She don't need anything.
Yeah.
She's a woman.
Yeah.
When you see her, it's like a biological woman.
Yeah. But she's drag?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, some men definitely have like more feminine features, and they use that to their advantage,
Yes.
I guess, definitely.
Or you can
Yeah.
have a plastic surgery.
Well,
change
yeah,
everything.
and that now, yeah.
But naturally, she's like biological woman.
Wow.
She's handsome as a man, and she's beautiful as he's handsome as a man, and she's beautiful as a drag queen.
Yeah. I noticed you were saying he when he's a man and she when she's a drag queen.
Yes.
Is it the proper term to call a drag woman she when you are dressed in drag? Would it be offensive if somebody called you a he?
It's not offensive in the way of someone being rude to you. It's not this kind of offensive, but when you are acting in a specific role, everybody has to respect that role. I'm not here for your fun. I'm not here for you to make fun of me. I'm not here to judge me. I'm not here to have your finger in my face or calling me names in whichever way you want. I'm here. I'm getting paid to be here. Getting paid to be here to entertain you in a way I know, and you have to respect my rules because I'm a drag queen. I'm here in a female form, in a female version of myself. I had like 3 hours getting my
Ready.
makeup done, my hair done, my outfit done, and how many hours before for my song to be ready for my performance. So you don't have the right to disrespect my gender during that time. You have to respect my gender for that time, for that time period I'm here in drag. You can call me with my real name, with my political name, you will call me in my name, because the flyer you read before you do the reservation to that venue, you read my drag name, so you will respect that.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough.
But when I finish and I come off the drag, you can call me with my drag name.
Yeah.
Even I had a discussion with my mother one day, and she was telling me things about my persona, about Yara. So I was like, okay, when you see her, you can say whatever you want. But now she's not in the room, so you can talk about her. And she was like, but you, I'm not. I'm not. It's two different people. It's two different, because it's my persona. It's different character. It's different name. It's different appearance. It's everything different. It's something that lives in me, and it's the way for me to express something. If I wanted to express something in my gender, in my biological gender, I will do it in my biological gender, but I'm doing it in a different form because it's easiest for me. It's easier for me to do it. It's the way that I choose to express myself.
How did your parents react the first time that they saw you?
Ooh. My mother saw me first.
Yeah.
On the first time I went out fully drag.
Was this at Carnival? That first time?
Yes, Carnival of 2018.
Okay.
To be accurate. And that year I started performing.
Doing your shows?
Yes.
Wow.
So my mother knew about the shows after I started the shows, and I show her pictures, and she was like, no, I can't watch at that. And I was like, okay, I thought you wanted to see. And I picked my phone, and she was like, no, give me again. She saw the picture again, and she was like, ooh, we look the same. I was like, yes, exactly.
Oh.
My father learned about it recently, like the past 2 years. But I had to say it in a very different way to my father. So
was it a difficult conversation?
No, nothing, because I lied to him. But I lied to him in a way so he can understand what am I doing without the whole stereotypes, the social stereotypes, and all of these things. So I told him that I was in an agency in Greece, because I used to live in Greece, that they are giving us jobs to perform on stage a character. And the main characters that sell
the shows.
Yes, was in a female version. It's like your face sounds familiar, but for bars and nightclubs and all of this stuff. And she was like, so you're getting paid for it? I said, yes. And I was like, okay, as long as you're getting paid, I don't care about it.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
She even asked me if I want him to take me to the venue I had to perform. And I was like, no, Daddy. I'm okay.
Yeah, I think it's best if you sit this out.
Yes. And she saw me fully drag. I mean, I left the house fully drag, with the boobs, with the hair, with the makeup on. And he was like, have fun. I was like, I will. And I left. Yes.
Oh, that's a positive. That's good.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah, because I don't know how open your parents are. Like, are
I'm
they
not
very
quite sure
strict?
too, because I've never said anything to my father about my sexuality. So yes, I think I don't know. I didn't. I don't want to test it out.
Yeah, fair enough. That's
Yes.
Yeah, it's better. Sometimes it's better left unsaid, I guess.
Yes.
To protect
I'm not
him.
lying to him,
No.
I guess. I'm just hiding the 100% of the truth.
Yeah. But then on the other hand, it's quite, I don't want to say sad, but like, do you feel like you can't, your relationship isn't as strong or like as connected as you'd like it to be?
I think it's how to explain that.
Or you've just accepted it?
I read a lot about psychology, and I've spoke a lot with a lot of people with many issues. I decide to have a step back, a step back to see the overall of the picture, to understand what I have to deal with, and to say what I have to say without causing any trouble. So I don't have anything to win if I speak the truth to my father directly, but I have a lot of things to lose if I speak that truth directly. So I found a way to say what I want to say in a way for my father to understand, because he's 65 years old. I can expect for someone 65 years old to understand and realize and accept anything I want, because I have half of his age. I lived in a different era. I lived in a different time period with different
social acceptance.
everything was different.
Yeah.
Imagine that probably my father born few years after electricity goes around this island. It's the time, it's a age gap.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You have to consider that age gap before
Yeah.
you speak to a parent, to any kind of parent, to any parent. I can force my father to accept something that he's not capable to understand.
Yeah.
He didn't grow up in this society to understand. But when he was young, everybody who was different, they put him off.
Yeah.
They took him off the society, in any form of acceptance. They didn't accept anyone.
Yeah.
They had just these things to do: grow up, get married, find a job, have a family, die. This is what they learn. This is what they are doing.
Yeah.
We learn the positive things, that even if you grow up, even if you're 40 years old and you haven't done anything in your life, you can start something at your 40 years old. You can start something at that point.
Yeah.
You can learn something, you can study something, you can start working on a different part of anything. You can change your whole life, you can change everything. But we learned that, our generation learned that. The previous generation, they're living like a trees. Here we're born here, we'll stay here for the rest of our
And
lives.
that's it, we die here, yeah.
You understand the difference?
Yeah.
So I'm not from these narcissist people that they force their parents to accept something that they can accept. And if I wanted my parents to accept something, I have to teach them first, because it's something that I know. They teach me how to eat, they teach me how to walk, because I didn't know and they knew how to do it. But now I know something that I have to teach them. I have to make them understand in a way that I'm not gonna cause a trouble.
Yeah.
And if any one of you write down in the comments that it's not your job to teach your parents, keep your opinion for yourself. Yes, because I went, for the first time in my life, I went for psychoanalysis.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I don't want to discuss whatever we discussed in that session, but the person told me, that person told me, it's not your job to make your father or your mother understand your point of view. And I was in shock, because he didn't say it in a calm way. He said it in a way to trick me, to go against that. And I was like, no. No, I passed a huge period in my life hating the attitude of people like that, of the people who can accept their kids, their who is your kid? You can't say that. And you can't put someone to fight with a parent. without knowing what is happening. Anyway, let's change the subject because we're going in a very different direction.
It was a tangent, but it's a very respectable way of thinking. I would say, like, you know what you want to do. You have your parents there. That's it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay for your parents. I think none of us is going to their mothers and their fathers telling what they're doing in their bed.
Oh God, no.
So if that's
there are
not,
boundaries and rules.
if that's
and
not
life.
necessary, why is that?
Yeah.
Why is my sexuality necessary for my parents? And why you have to force your parent to accept? Because really, I didn't hear anyone forcing their fathers to accept that I'm doing gangbangs.
Wow.
I'm having threesomes, I'm going to the cruising spots, I'm having sex without condoms. Nobody informed their parents about that. So why you have to inform your parent and force your parent? Your parent, I don't care. That person to accept who you are in that form of attitude, with that attitude, forcing someone and calling your father narcissist because they can understand what are you saying, and if they have a question about it, you getting mad. If you can answer that question, it means you have a problem with who you are, and you just seeking for acceptance for someone else that it's not gonna be understandable from that side.
Yeah, of course.
So you wanna blame someone for something you can accept.
Yeah. And you shouldn't blame anyone if.
Anyway.
Yeah. Your parents love you. That's all that
Yes,
matters.
of course I do.
There we go. Moving on. Did you have any idols, like that were drag queen when you was growing up, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Miss Fame was my favorite drag queen.
Yeah.
If I can consider her as a drag queen, because she's a model.
Oh.
I think she worked for Armani. I'm not quite sure for that, but I'm sure that she went for Jean Paul Gaultier.
Wow.
She's going for photo shoots on many things.
Yeah.
She used to be my idol because I don't like idolizing people. I have people that I like
And respect.
yes, and people that
look
I
up
don't.
to. Yeah.
Both respectfully, but if I wanted to be like someone, I will choose Miss Fame.
How did you find her? Like, how did you?
I was like boys turning into girls with makeup.
Oh, so you like Googled it?
Yes, this is how
Wow.
I start watching videos
Yeah.
about drag queens and how to do it with makeup and all of this
Yeah.
stuff. Yes.
Okay, I'm not very like clued up with like were there programs like like now we've got like RuPaul's Drag Race. Back then, like, did you have it? Was there anything?
You know how many years RuPaul's Drag Race is on TV?
No.
I think it's like 15 years.
Wow.
There's 17
17
seasons.
series. Wow. I mean, I was watching obviously before today, like some episodes and stuff, and oh my god, I think I'm gonna like go from the beginning and start watching it.
I mean, the RuPaul's Drag Race was before we have high definition televisions. Was so blurry, so
Yeah.
undefined,
Grainy and
everything. Yes,
Yeah.
it's very old.
Oh, wow.
Like RuPaul.
Nice.
RuPaul, she's very old.
Yeah.
She's mid-60s, I guess.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna start watching it
And she's
definitely.
very tall as well.
Yeah.
She's very tall.
I love her accent. I don't know where the hell she's from, but like her accent was so cool.
I don't know where she from as
Yeah.
well. So yes.
Do you watch it?
I used to watch it, but I have an issue with the realities.
Ah, okay.
I don't
You're
like.
not a big fan of.
I'm a fan of realities, but I don't like realities that is staged.
Ah, yeah.
I don't like this kind of reality.
Most of them are like that now.
I hate it. That's
Yeah.
why I stopped watching realities.
Yeah,
Yes.
fair enough. Do you think RuPaul has helped the drag
A lot.
community? Yeah.
A lot. Actually, queer people and drag queens was the people who take care of the rights of the LGBTQ plus community. Without them, we would have no rights today.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Well, first off, that's incredible. Can you explain what queer is for the viewers? I don't know what it is, but
I'm not quite sure about
The
the
actual
full
definition.
term, the actual definition of queer, and I don't want to offend anyone. So, from what I can understand, without offending anyone, that's something that I'm saying that probably maybe it's wrong or maybe it's not. Queer, it's the term that we choose to give to include everybody from the community.
from the LGBT
Everybody
plus
who's
community.
not straight.
Okay. Oh, yeah, makes sense. That is what I thought.
I think it's the generic term for everybody. We have a lot of different forms. We have people that they don't identify as gay, they don't identify as lesbians, they don't identify as many things. But let's talk about the urge to have a name, to have a label, and to team
Everybody
up
wants a
everybody.
label of everything, don't they?
So we have the genders and we have the social genders. We have the biological genders that is coming in three forms. Is the man, woman, and I don't know the exact word for the English in the English language. In Greek, we have the hermaphroditos.
Is that hermaphrodite?
Yes, correct. So we have men, women, and hermaphrodites. This is the three biological genders from the nature. Then we have the social genders. So a man wearing a skirt. The first comment he is gonna hear is that, why are you wearing woman clothes? We don't care about the clothes. We don't give gender to the clothes.
Yeah,
Clothes
it's just a skirt.
don't have gender.
Yep.
Colors don't have genders. So socially, a skirt is a woman's cloth. Why you're wearing a woman's clothes? It's not a woman's clothes. It's just a cloth. But the skirt, women wear skirt, and you are not a woman. But you are not a man either because you are wearing a skirt. So what am I? We don't know. So I don't accept any of the two genders that you said. I'm just wearing a skirt. So what are you? Gender
Yeah.
fluid. I'm not. I'm non-binary. I'm queer. I'm whatever I want to be. That it's not in your stereotypes. It's not in the social stereotype that you create just to separate things out because you think that because I'm wearing a skirt, I'm not a man enough. That's not how it goes. So these all genders and these all labels around the LGBTQ plus community, it's something that happens because of the straight community, of the social stereotypes.
Yeah.
So if you don't accept me as a man and you don't accept me as a woman, then
What
I
do
don't
you-
have
yeah.
gender.
Yeah.
Or either I'm gender fluid, you can call me however you like. If I'm wearing a skirt and you think I'm a woman, you can call me a woman, I don't care. Or you can call me a man, I don't care either. Or don't call me none of these two. Call me that person. Because I'm a person.
Yeah.
I'm a human. That human. He is a human. No. That human. I consider myself as gender fluid. I don't care. Call me however you want. But knowing which gender to call me. Because like this, you're not calling me in my male name or pronunciation. For you, I'm Yara. And you can call me she.
Going back to like men wearing skirts, do you think, okay, obviously I don't know how or when it originated, but I have probably a guess that it was probably a man that said to the other man that was wearing a skirt, you know, what the fuck are you wearing? Like,
Yes.
you know, do you think that the man not wearing the skirt was scared or what's the word that I want to use?
I don't care. I will tell you that.
Okay.
Why do I have to care if you're wearing a black t-shirt today?
I don't care.
Why do I have to care if you're blonde? Why do I have to care if you're wearing a jean
You call me a man.
or flat shoes?
Yeah, I'm not very feminine
Why?
today, am I?
Let's not forget that 15 years ago, trousers was only for men. And it was very controversial for the first women who wore jeans, who wore trousers and went outside. Was very not controversial. No, it was very bad for that woman. Imagine that. How many years ago women start to have rights?
Yeah, not long ago.
So you see, everything. We live in a society built and created by straight men, but no straight man can live in it.
Yeah.
No. There are so many stereotypes around everything. They can't live. They suffocate in that society they create.
Do you actually think that? Because
Yes.
I feel like the only gender that is thriving at the moment is a straight man.
No.
No?
No.
Why do you think?
You can see. You are seeing the things from very far away. I'm a man. Under that, I'm a man. In that society, I saw and I met a lot of men struggling in that society.
Yes, they have their struggles. But it's not compared. It's nothing compared to our struggles. The struggles of the LGBTQ
plus.
Bloody hell, it's such a mouthful.
The alphabet.
Community, yes. Community. Nothing compared to the women's community. Nothing compared to any coloured person's struggles.
They can march for their rights.
Because they have all the rights.
They don't. That's a problem. And even them, they don't understand the mistake of their actions. We have the feminists. Why we have the feminists?
Because women didn't have any rights. We were pushed down.
And we have feminists until today.
Of course.
Why?
Because we're still not where we need to be.
And you want to be somewhere, so that's we have the feminists.
We want equal rights.
Okay. We have the gay pride, right? We have the gay pride for the same exact reason.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the same rights. A man, if he got beat up by his wife, he
Sorry,
can
I
go
don't
to
know
the
why I
police
didn't.
station.
That was
He
awful.
can say it. See, he can say it out loud, because they create a society that they want the man, the power of the house, the powerful
Yeah, I get
human
that.
of the house,
I get
the
that.
supporter, the one
Yeah.
who has the family on his backs, the one who's working for his family, the provider. They can do anything to change that. That's why they struggle. And because they feel they have this heavy thing on them, they have this heavy struggle on them, because another man from the same society, they will judge, he will judge the man who's not capable. But before you become a man, you are human. And a woman, and man, and gays, and straight, and transgenders, and gender fluids, and everybody, we're humans. So humans, if a woman can be a provider, then a man can be a provider as well.
Yeah.
If a man can be a provider, a gay man can be a provider too. It's everything the same. It doesn't have to do with the gender. That's the problem. We don't need genders to live. We don't need
No, of course
genders.
not. But our society has forced us into these roles.
But who is society? You are part of the society.
All of us are, but it was from generations.
Have you marched
before.
for a feminist
No,
organization?
because I've not been around.
Have you been
when...
in a gay pride?
No, because I've not been around when one's gone on.
So you see, if you are a woman and you never been, we don't care about gay pride and you, okay? We care about the feminist organizations. If you have never been in a feminist organization, why you are expecting for something to change? You're not fighting for your rights. Why are you expecting for someone to give you the right?
I'm fighting day to day. I'm fighting my own life. Every woman is fighting their own battle day to day. Doesn't matter if we march. If we march, nothing's going to happen.
Well, have you tried it?
No, I'd love to.
So try it.
Is there anything in Cyprus that does this?
Probably, if you search, if you Google search, yes, probably you'll find that.
I did actually see one organisation, actually. I will check it out. But
You didn't have the right to speak. You didn't have the right to get off your house without your husband.
yeah, I know.
If you are close to 20 without a husband, you consider
Spinster.
yourself that you'll stay forever like
Yeah.
this. You'll never have children. No. Who are you? Why you are waiting? Why you're letting men decide if you are capable to have an
I
abortion
know.
or not? Why you let men to vote for your rights?
Because they control the fucking world.
They don't control the fucking world.
What if the laws, they make all of the laws?
Okay,
Look what's happening in America.
Let's take all the governments together. Let's put all the people in the governments together. How many are they? Approximately. Don't say exact number. Approximately.
In Cyprus or in the
Not
world?
in Cyprus. In the whole planet.
I don't know.
Let's say in general 50,000 people in the governments of the whole world, of the whole planet.
I'm taking
They
your word for it.
deciding for the future of how many millions people were on this planet.
Yeah, but they don't have our best interests at heart. They don't give a shit about us.
Honey, can you hear the numbers? Can you realize of what are we talking about?
Yes, there is a minority to everybody else.
What stops you to take whatever belongs to you? And we're not talking about the governmental things. I don't know if this word exists, but until here. We don't talking about laws and your rights. We're talking about the human rights, what nature gives you. Why? Why you accept that? Why this minority of 50,000 people deciding for my future and for your future, and we're sitting here and we're saying, but because this is how things work. No. It doesn't work like this. They want you to believe that like this.
Yeah, I know that they want us to follow like little sheeps. But I'm not rich. I don't have a platform. I probably should.
You know what my father says? If the stupids doesn't exist, the clevers never will be rich again.
Yeah, of course, that makes sense.
So, we have the power to throw everything around, to restart this planet, to restart this society from the beginning. It's not easy, but we have this right. Because I'm not a criminal walking in the streets like this.
No, of course not.
I'm not a criminal performing like this. I'm not a criminal telling stories to the kids like this. I'm not a criminal having a family like this. I'm not a criminal. But you are criminal because you think that I'm causing problems to the society. And you
Not me
coming to
personally.
me, and you coming to me, fighting with me, beating me up, calling me names, judging me without knowing me. So who's the criminal?
They are.
You see? It's very simple. Things are very simple.
I don't think they are. I mean, in a perfect world, then yes, things would be simple. But
The world would never be perfect if
No, of
we
course not.
sit back watching everybody deciding for ourselves. Do you have a favorite drag queen?
no, but
No.
when I was watching RuPaul's the other night, there was Alyssa.
Edwards.
Yes,
The back rolls.
she was insane.
Alyssa Edwards.
She
She has a school.
Really?
Yes.
Like a drag school?
Yes.
Oh wow.
A performing school.
Oh nice.
Yes. She's huge drag queen.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was insane. She was. Oh my god. She was great.
Yes. She is.
Okay, ask me that in a couple of months when I've watched RuPaul's all the way through.
Okay.
This is my new obsession now.
In which season you're?
Oh, I've not started yet, but
Ah.
I will do. I'm going to go home tonight and watch it.
I'll
I'm gonna
test
start
you.
it. Yeah.
You have exams next time.
Yes. Okay, you can teach me. Yeah. Yeah. Not teach me.
I can test you.
Test. That's what I wanted to say.
Teach me. So, what's your questions?
Moving on. How does Yara
Mm-hmm.
differ from your biological personality? That's probably the wrong.
Can you specify your question?
The persona of Yara and her personality. How does she differ from?
From me, from
Yeah.
myself,
Mhm.
from the body under the
Yes.
outfit. So, you know me in my male version, in
Mhm.
my male form. I'm very strict. I'm very bitch. I'm very
So Yara's not a bitch.
no,
Is it a myth that all drag queens are bitchy?
no,
No, it's true.
no. Oh, sorry, it's
It
a myth.
is a myth. Yeah.
But what's the problem with drag queens?
There is no problems with drag queens. What are you talking about?
You can trick me, you can play with me because you
Oh.
think I'm in that form and I'm very sensitive and I can do anything. But have you ever feel 12 centimeters on your head?
Love it. No, I
can
don't
do
want to.
it it's very easy for me to do it. I was walking and that year on the carnival. I
Yeah.
was walking with my best friend that time. Outside of a bar in Old Town, in Old Limassol. So a group of men was walking behind us, and I realized that they will
They were
follow
following.
us.
Oh no.
And I was wearing stilettos that day. So I was to my best friend, hold me just for a second. And he was like, why, what's wrong? I need to take off my shoes. And he knew that if I say that, it means something is happening.
Oh no.
We will have a fight. So he turned on me and he was like, what happened? I said to him, the three people behind us, they are following us. He turned his head back, he saw them, and he turned on me and he was like, leave your shoes on. You don't need to go into a fight with them. I have them. Because he was like that. So he said, I have them. I said, okay. And we keep walking. And they follow us, and he to say the word.
He shooed them away.
Yes.
Do you get okay, so you've said before that you don't go out like in public a lot,
No.
like day to day sort of thing. So I assume that you don't get a lot of scrutiny from the general public.
I can say that I've never been. I've never received any bullying or any bad comments.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, but I receive a lot of flirt, and
Ooh.
it's not ooh.
No?
No, because I think I'm a transgender.
Okay, so what's the difference between drag
Transgender
queen,
and drag queens.
transgender, and a cross-dresser?
Ooh, so drag queen, it's a job.
Mm-hmm.
Transgender is the person who change. It's gender.
Physically, biologically,
Yes.
they change.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There is two categories, subcategories under that label, under that category. It's the transgender that they already have the surgery, they already changed their gender, and we have the people who's on the transgender period. That
Okay.
means they didn't had the operation yet,
Mm-hmm.
but they are ongoing for the operation.
Mm-hmm.
So this person is on hormones, is on
Medication.
medication, on psychiatric, how you call it? They're going to.
Therapy, sort of.
It's not
Not
actually
therapy?
therapy.
Ah.
It's
Evaluation.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not something that you can change every day of your life.
Yep.
It's one time you change it. You can change it again, but you're never going back to what
Yeah.
you used to be. So you have to have some sessions with psychologists, psychiatrists, to realize what are you doing, what are you're about to do.
Serious.
It's not something easy.
No.
I want to make my nose, and I'm reconsidering again and again. So
Yeah.
imagine changing your whole gender.
Yeah.
It's not easy thing.
No.
And we have also the crossdresser. Crossdresser, it's very similar to drag queens, but crossdressing is something you like to do. I like to dress as a woman and going to my job as a woman. I like to dress as a woman and going out for a coffee as a woman, or for groceries, or for drinks, or for anything, having sex as a woman, even that. But drag queens is only the actors.
It's an
Okay,
expression, form of art.
you can use your you can use your form if you have any fetish, if you want to try anything, and if you want to do it, yes, and nothing stops you to do it. But the drag queens, it's for the stage. It's mainly
Can I ask you a personal question?
if I have done it before.
Have you
No.
been Yara in sex?
No.
You don't want to?
It's controversial. The answer is very controversial because I need 3 hours to get my makeup done.
Yeah.
And I have another 1 to 2 hours to clean myself. So whatever I start first, I have to repeat it again
Yeah.
after the second part.
Yeah.
So even if I got my makeup on and I go to the shower, then I have to retouch my makeup. Or if I go to the shower first and then do my makeup, I have to go to the shower back again. So
It's a long time.
it's a long time, and it's not something that I recommend.
Yeah. Okay. Fair
But no, Yara is for the stage, it's not for the bed. Sorry. for
Special.
that. It's- But I have a lot of people flirting me in Yara,
Yeah.
sending me messages in my Yara
Yeah.
account, flirting me in person. And
Does it make you feel good?
No, it's really scary.
Oh, why?
Because you don't know what the other person
Intentions.
thinks
Yeah.
about you. I was in Saripolu, Carnival of 2023. I was working at the reservations of a bar, of a club in Old Limassol, Old Town. I finished my job at 12:31 in the morning, and I went to find my friends in Saripolu Square. It was very close, so I went there. I had 4 tequilas and 4 vodkas, but I was very sober because I was working. I was very anxious, so alcohol didn't affect me in a way I was expecting to affect me. So I went there with my friends. I was very chilled, very happy to be with my friends, dancing around. And I was with a friend at the bar, ordering shots. For some reason, the barman made the shots double.
Ooh.
So imagine double tequilas.
Oh.
I had my shot, and after 5 minutes, I felt dizzy.
Yeah, yeah.
So I went to sit somewhere more quiet. I was in the square, of course. So I sat on a bench, and I was on my phone. I saw two guys, very young guys, around 23, on that age, watching at me, looking at me, and saying something about me. And I saw the most brave one,
Yeah.
sitting next to me. And he was like, "How are you?"
He touched you.
Yes. And I turned on him and I was like, "I'm fine. What about you?" He was like, "I'm fine. Would you like to be more private? Like this?" Like, I was like,
So straightforward.
"Yes." I was like,
But were you in drag?
"Yes."
Ah, sorry.
I'm not prepared to have sex, I said to him, because I knew what he
Yeah,
wanted.
yeah, yeah.
So he was like, "It's not necessary to be a sex thing." I was like, but what do you want? Because you can blow me. I was,
Yara does no such thing.
no. And I had a question for you. This is what I said to him. I was like, yes, tell me, what do you think am I? And he used a very rude word
Oh,
in
no, in
Greek
Greek.
word, in Cyprus word. He used the word travelli. Travelli is the word for trans people because transvestite, and they call it travelli in Cyprus, but it's rude if it's not in a friend
Yeah.
zone. I mean, you are not calling your friend travelli. It's rude to say it to someone else. So he was like, "You're travelli." I was like, first of all, you're rude. Second of all, the correct word is transgender or trans. Third of all, I'm not. I'm a drag queen. I am working in this appearance, in this form. I finished my job and I came to find my friends. And he was like, okay, I don't have a problem, let's go. And he was like,
Get your fucking hand off of me!
I turned on him and
I
I
don't know how you
was
stay
like, okay,
calm.
I have a question for you as well. He was like, tell me, what are you? And I was like, straight man. I stand up and I was like, no, you're not. And I was about to leave. He grabbed me from the hand. He sat me down.
No.
And he was like, okay, I'm not, I'm bi. I said to him, no. And I left.
Oh, thank God you was okay.
Yes, but we were in the square.
Wow.
And another one time, we finished our perform from the venue we went, and we went to the McDonald's to eat something. The table next to us was for men, for straight men. We knew that they are talking about us. We knew it. We heard them anyway. So I left with one of my friends, and we had a couple friend drag queens as well at the same table. When they went to leave, when they went to their car, the two of the men, they followed them.
Oh my
And
God.
they asked them to go for foursome.
Jesus.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So that's why I'm telling you that this world is created by men, but no man can live in it.
Yeah.
Yes, because they are hiding.
Yeah. They're not comfortable in themselves, their masculinity, their
Exactly.
femininity.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
They're sexual fantasies.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
that's the problem.
So you said you had other friends in drag. What's the community like here for drag queens in Cyprus?
It,
Is it big? Is it small?
mm,
Is it just in Limassol?
you mean how many drag queens we have in Cyprus?
Well, of that you know of, or
Officially, officially, I think we have like 10 drag queens.
oh wow, that's not a lot.
I remember 7 at the moment, but we have also people who doesn't live here.
Oh, okay.
They are
Like
coming.
fly in sort of thing.
Yes.
Wow,
So it's around 10 to 15 drag queens.
nice.
Yes.
But it's nice. It's a nice sort of number, like to be close knit, and you have like a group. And
Have you worked
chat.
with a woman again?
Have I worked with?
With a woman?
What do you
In
mean?
an office?
Oh yeah, I'm
or-
in an office.
So,
I work in an
how
office. Yeah.
is
Ah, okay. I see where you're going.
imagine gay people dressing as women,
Yeah.
bossy, bitchy, with attitude, all of them in the same room.
Oh, okay.
No.
So it's tough.
Yes. It's tougher than you think.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Fair enough. Do you like perform together or?
It depends.
Yeah. Like-
Usually on Prides, they perform together because I think I have agoraphobia. I'm not quite sure yet, but not in a bad way. It's not so serious. So I love getting dressed. I love getting ready. I love preparing for my perform. But when the time comes for me to go on stage, I'm very anxious.
Oh no.
Yes, so I'm avoiding. the stages. I'm avoiding.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes, I know. Because you
Yeah.
can keep this beauty.
I know. You have to do more shows because I want to come and see you.
Oh, when I arrange, when I
Please
have.
tell me.
Okay.
So I will bring all my friends.
Okay.
Oh my God. Please soon.
And also, we don't have the respect from the gay society.
Why not?
Yes, because gays is very uh, difficult people to be with.
Well, that shocks me a little bit because I thought, as you said before, like
Because we are gays, we love men.
drama.
No. We love men. So anybody who's performing in drag, you
Ah.
you stop seeing this masculine appearance.
Okay.
So it's less. It's a stereotype in in the gay community.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh.
I had a lot of gays asking me if I want to change my gender, and that's why I'm doing drag. No, doesn't have to do anything with that.
No.
You can do drag.
This was one of my questions. Can straight women do drag?
Yes, straight men, straight women.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the only form of drag?
Oh?
It's not.
What are
Mrs.
the
Dumbfire.
Yeah.
It's a drag. It's a form of drag.
Yes, and when pantomimes, this was the first sort of, when I was not exposed, but like when I first knew about it, was in England going to pantomimes at Christmas time, and there's always
Everything is a drag.
Yeah.
Everybody is a drag. Everybody who's working as an actor or in the theater
yeah,
is a form of drag.
yeah,
It's in our everyday life.
yeah.
We had a lot of series in Cyprus with people acting in drag, but they can't realize what is drag. They think that this is drag. We had two actors who they used to play the old grandmas in the village,
Yeah.
talking to each other, having fun together.
Yeah.
We have many actors, famous actors in Cyprus, doing drag live on TV. But because it's not in that form, it's not a problem. The problem is with
It's
that
so
form
annoying.
of drag. Yes.
Yeah. I was searching like the name for a woman drag queen, like as dressed as a man, and they're called drag kings.
It depends.
It depends.
You can do drag it's drag queen if the result is in a female form.
Then it's a queen.
Yes. If the result is in a male form, it's a drag king. So if I make your makeup, if I do your makeup like mine, you're a drag queen.
Yeah. Because do you know Chapel Roan?
Yes.
I love her so much. She is
Yes.
awesome. But her looks and her stage performance and everything, it's all inspired from drag.
Yes.
And her makeup and everything.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
He's a drag king. No, it's not a drag king actually. He's doing drag.
I didn't know that. I loved
Caesar
it.
Hands,
Yeah,
Charlie
yeah.
and the Chocolate Factory. It's drag. It's not.
But they're not women though.
It's not only a woman. It's the form.
Yeah.
You're doing something that's not you. You distort your original image.
Yes. I understand.
It's just a distortion. So beautiful. It's a huge.
It's an umbrella.
Yes, it's
term,
a lot
I'd
of things.
say, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what is my question? Why almost all of the straight cis men walking out as a woman in carnival in that period? That must says a lot about the society. They're putting something on their hair and they're like, no, I'm a woman now. They're putting some eyeliner or some lipstick, or they're wearing heels or tights or breast or anything. But it's okay for them. Why it's not okay for me?
I think it's okay. In society though, but I think it's getting to the point that it's more acceptable now.
It's sexually.
You mean
They are
it's
attracted.
getting It's
They
getting
are-
more sexualized.
They are attracted more sexually in that form.
Oh.
And I'm not talking only for me. I don't believe I'm the most beautiful drag queen in the world. But that's a problem with men. If you see a man angry because I'm walking in front of him in a drag form, it's because he's trying to hide his desire for what he sees.
And what he sees is a woman. Is a woman.
Yes, he likes what he sees.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a problem.
Why is it a problem?
With them, it's a problem. It's not for me.
No, it's. But why would it be a problem for them? Because if they're straight and they don't know that you're a drag queen.
But they are not getting mad because they don't know it. They are getting mad after they knew, after they know.
Ah, yeah. Okay. That now that's the problem.
Yes.
That's
After
the
they
problem.
realize that you're not a woman,
Yeah.
you're a man, and they
Because
get.
they feel like they've been tricked. They feel like.
But why?
I know. But
They came to you and I told you, look at me,
no.
watch my fake boobs. It's not
No,
fake.
it's their problem. It's their problem.
Yes, they're beating up people, they're killing up people.
No,
you
I
know,
know,
a guy killed his transgender girlfriend after a low pass in Georgia.
Now, I have a thing. That's obviously awful, and I'm never, ever disregarding any sort of violence or anything like that. But what was the... I don't mean to say this horribly, but like, did the man know that she was transgender?
Yes.
Okay, then...
It was a famous influencer in Georgia, transgender influencer.
Yeah.
And after they passed the law about the anti-gay law, he killed her.
Okay, well, either way, it doesn't matter if he knew or not, it's awful.
Usually
course.
they know it.
Yeah. But my issue is transgender not telling people. It's a fine line because you have every right to be who you are and do your thing, no problem. But where is that line that says with transgender you should be telling your partner beforehand? What do you think?
If you had your operation and you change everything, all of your papers, politicals and all of this stuff, and you are everywhere as a female, as a woman, you're a woman. Why do I have to tell you that I was a man before? It's something that I wanted to change. It's something that I wanted to... If you have a boyfriend now, you'll start telling every stage of your life?
Not necessarily.
That's exactly. If I wanted to...
Yeah, but that's... I've not changed my body. I've not changed my gender.
But that's why exactly I changed it. Because I didn't want it.
Yes, but still you're not biologically a woman or a man.
You're not fucking a woman or a man. You're not sleeping with a woman or a man. You are sleeping with a woman. I don't have anything that a man have. I don't have any part of myself in a female form. That's why I change it. That's why the transgender people are going for operations. That's why they're following up with hormones.
Yeah, I understand.
To change it.
But it's still not... It's not...
Babe, I'm a man. And I want to be a woman. Okay? During that period, my trans period, you can call me transgender. You can call me trans man to woman. Going from man to woman. When I have the operation done, I'm a woman. Everything says that I'm a woman.
So they have a vagina, they have
Yes.
a womb.
Why all the women have womb? If someone removed the womb, it's not a woman.
Yes, but you had one before.
So what?
They're not biologically women.
You didn't born as a woman.
I'm not saying that they can't identify as a woman, because they can. It's absolutely fine. But biologically, even being changed by operation, you're still not biologically a woman.
So if I have a nose job, I don't have biologically a small nose, so you would call me for my rest of...
No, that's ridiculous.
So,
You still have a nose.
but it's different.
Yeah,
I
but-
change it.
Yeah, but it's not. How can they replicate an actual vagina?
It's very gray area, you know that, because you offend the woman who can have children.
I'm not offending. I don't mean to offend
Yes,
anyone.
I know. That's why I'm telling you it's very gray area.
Yeah, of course it is.
So, what is the difference if I born as a man and I had my operation done and now I'm a woman?
There's nothing wrong with you identifying as a woman.
I'm not identifying as a woman. I'm a woman. After my operation, I'm a woman. I know it's very tricky. And I can understand why you feel that way. We're not here to say what's best.
No.
And we're not here to compare
No.
anyone with anybody.
No, of course not. And I don't mean
You
to offend anyone, but that's just my
Consider
opinion.
yourself lucky being born woman. If you love being woman,
Yeah.
consider yourself lucky
I
to
am.
being a woman who can give birth, who can have sex, who can walk safely and safely.
That
I'm
is
not,
a big.
I have to
yes.
finish my sentence. That's why I did that. Safely calling yourself a woman.
Yeah, I'm so proud to be a woman.
So imagine me being born in a man body. From the first day I realized that I'm a man, I don't want that. I want to be a woman.
I have no problem
Okay,
with that.
I'm passing through all this period having something that I don't like, being in a gender I don't like, and by I don't like, I don't mean I don't like my hair or my mustache. I mean I don't like who am I. I don't love myself for this body, for this form. I'm having all the process to change that, and you keep calling me transgender. I'm not transgender. I used to be transgender. After my operation, I'm a woman.
Okay, if you want to be.
It's not to compare.
Yeah.
I accept how important is the biological woman, and I know that the role of the biological woman in the society. You can give life. You can have life inside of you. You can reproduce. You can create another 10 people for this planet, for this house, for this everything.
Yeah.
You can do that, but I can't.
Even if you transform into a woman, you're still not going to be able to produce life.
But I'm a woman.
Yeah, you can still be a woman, but don't take away my rights.
You have your full
Or
rights.
women's
also,
rights. This is what's
just
the
to
issue.
let you know, they start on experimental level transplant womb to transgender women.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Don't know how I feel about that yet, but anyway.
Why not?
I don't know.
I mean, why not?
Look, I don't have an issue with anybody being being whoever they want to.
You so much.
It does. No. Let me finish. I don't have an issue with anybody identifying, saying, being their true self, no matter what form it is.
Yes.
But what I will not stand for is people taking away, trying to take away breastfeeding, the term breastfeeding. No. How can you say that trying to change it to chest feeding? No.
No, I don't like that.
No. And
Because it's breastfeeding.
Exactly. And pregnant person. No, you're a pregnant fucking woman. End of. This is what I don't like.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
It's acceptable. I don't accept that as well.
Yeah.
I don't accept all these terms about people and all these offensive words and terms and
yeah. Do you, boo, but don't change things.
have your rights.
Yes.
But let my rights at its
Stay.
place.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I agree with that. I accept that. But for me, giving birth to a child, it doesn't mean I'm taking the right from you to be a mother.
No. Of course, I accept that. agree with that.
That's the problem. That's why I'm trying to understand your side, why you think it's not so okay to call a transgender woman a woman. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to understand from your side. It's a miracle for you to born in the form you like, and it's something that I want. Share it with me. Help me understand that. Help me understand your side. Help me understand what is all of this stuff that you're passing through, so we can proceed that stuff together. If you accept me,
Which I do.
I can accept and help you. You see, we have fights for being gay. We have people being killed for being gay. We have drag queens being killed for being drag queens. We have so many things going on. And we have also things that separate us apart and leaving us alone, leaving us as a minority.
Yeah.
Let's have a union. Let's fight for something better for you, for me, for your
Definitely.
kids, for my kids, for everybody.
Yeah, I agree.
What connects us? That's what we have to look at. That's what we have to find out, what connects us. Everybody wants to live a good life. Everybody wants to live a free life.
Yeah. Amen
Everybody
to that.
wants to live a happy life. So find the common things that everybody wants and fight for that.
Yeah.
Because if you fight only for gays, then you will approach only gays.
Yep.
If you fight only for women, you will approach only women. If you fight only for immigrants, you will approach only immigrants. But if you fight as a union, as a united
For humans.
people, for humans, we're not gays, we're not straights, we're not only women, we're not only immigrants, we are all together. Then you will have all the people with you.
Yeah.
Because we tend to jealous of people.
Yeah.
So if I see that that union helps you and me and him and everybody around us, then the most difficult person in this planet will join you. Because the time he will enter that room, he will leave everything behind of him. He's coming to know something new, something better, something more human. It's better for you to live as a human first, and then as a woman, and then as a lesbian, and then as a transgender, and then all of this
All
stuff.
the rest,
We said that again. First of all things, we are humans. And what humans do? They breathe. It's the first thing that they do. It's the first thing that you do.
Yeah.
You breathe. That's it. The rest is bullshit. Sorry for that.
It is. As you mentioned before about the whole drag storytelling situation, I have a Reddit post here. It was in lots of the media a few years ago. I don't remember exactly, but schools were doing story times for kids with drag queens, and obviously the media slated it. Internet went mad. So I have one Reddit post just we can have a quick chat about. So it says, while drag queen story time definitely isn't grooming or harmful to kids anyway, it's still kind of dumb. Like, obviously, all the stuff about it being a conspiracy for gays to groom and indoctrinate, I've said that wrong, kids is homophobic bullshit. But that being said, can we stop pretending it's not kind of dumb? It's not particularly important to introduce kids to queer culture, and even if it was, drag queens aren't the best way to do that. It's just some dumb trend parents get in on to feel hip and progressive. Average thoughts of child after drag queen story time. So what are your thoughts?
Let's leave kids to be kids for the beginning. Kids are going to the school to learn things out. I think schools, it's fucked up, it's bullshit. I mean, they don't teach you anything necessary for life.
Yep.
Nothing necessary. So I think at this time being, story time with drag queens, it's problem for the school. You can drop a drag queen in a school teaching, having a story time with kids, not because of the drag queen, because it's unnecessary.
Yeah. It's
We don't
irrelevant.
Drag queens usually are in nightclubs,
Yeah.
stages, theater performances, all of this stuff. Why you should take an actor from the stage and put it in a school for storytelling? It's the same way why you are not taking a priest out of the church to put it in a school.
That happens.
That's why we need teachers in schools and not people who perform these actions. A priest is fanatized with the religion. What is your job? The religion.
You're not a teacher.
You are not a teacher. You don't know how to teach.
Yeah.
So stay in your church the same way I'm gonna stay in my club.
Stay in your lane, bitch.
The school is for teachers,
Yep.
and I think for doctors, nothing more, nothing less. Because you need to know first aid as a human. Everything can happen.
Yeah.
Teach the kids. I don't agree with the storytelling by drag queens in the school. I don't believe it's bad.
No, I don't think it was a bad, like, especially how they were saying that it was used to groom children. I
No.
don't think
No, no.
that's right at all. That's just taking it far, far off course. I think, I don't want to use the word inappropriate, but it slightly is inappropriate for children.
It's unnecessary.
It is unnecessary.
Yeah.
Children don't need to be
Why you're not bringing
exposed.
an army general to teach us about history? Why you're not bringing a political person to teach us about history? It's the same way. You're not gonna bring a priest to teach religion in the school because it's school.
Yeah.
Not because of the religion, because it's school. You have specific ways to teach
Yeah.
kids about things. So, if your job it's not in the school, you don't have any job in the school. Get out of the school, stay out of the school, leave the children alone in any possible matter.
Yeah.
Leave the kids to learn about things that matters first, and
Yeah.
then you put things on. Of course, it's not everybody who cares about drag queens or religion or politics or history. It's not for everybody. For whom they are interested, they can ask. They can go somewhere and ask.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult.
Yeah.
The problem with the school is that a kid has a question. Teacher, can a man with a man kiss? That's something
Yeah.
you can teach the kid. You are not taking that thing from the beginning and bombing the kids. Like, a man can kiss a man can kiss a man. For any occasion you can say that. No, it's not that. We have these, and we have also these. This couple can have children, can reproduce, because the woman can have
Biologically, they
get
have the
pregnant.
parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
If there are two women together, again they can have a kid because they can.
There are multiple ways of
Yes.
this to happen. Yeah.
Also, for a man,
Yep.
couples can be that way, and that and that and that.
Yeah.
Also, in the school we have theater lessons.
Yeah.
You can
It would have
choose.
been. Yeah.
In that lesson, you can bring a drag queen.
Yes, but in a secondary school, not a primary
Yes.
school.
I was at the party, at my sister's party, and I sat with relatives,
Yeah.
with the closest to my age relatives. So, and they have both kids. These women both have kids, and we started discussing about sexual education in the schools, schools, and all of this stuff. Both of them was frustrated and angry with that decision because no one explained what is going to happen, and you can force them to accept it. If you want to add in Cyprus specifically and in Greece sexual education, first of all you have to call the parents.
Yeah, it's not taught. Is it taught in Cypriot schools?
They start, but then
They've
they
just-
stop it.
Ah.
Yes.
Because I went to the International School of Paphos and we learnt about it, but obviously we was in secondary?
In Cyprus, we have the mentality that whatever age is your kid, it's your kid.
You need
So
to talk to them about it.
It belongs to the
your
parent.
yeah.
This is what they think.
It's their responsibility, which is a good thing, I think.
Yes. So you can force a parent to accept something for their kids without explaining to the parent what you're gonna do to the kids. Of course, I wouldn't let anyone teach my child these things
Yeah.
without me knowing first how you're gonna say to my kid these things.
It's a very sensitive
it's
subject.
very sensitive subject because yes, you
And
don't know.
in England and America now, they're teaching like primary school, δημοτικό children about sex education, transgender, all of this stuff. It's
unnecessary.
It's so unnecessary.
It's unnecessary, but I think the parents need to teach the kids something
Yeah.
before all of these because
Yeah. But not at 5, 6 years old. They do not need to be knowing about this
you
stuff.
have to, the parents, everybody who's parent at this time period need a course, a parenting course to know how to talk, to know how to express things to their kids, to explain things to the kids.
Yeah.
You can't hide everything from your kids.
No, of course not.
They will
And
grow up, they will go out.
Yep, and school's the worst place. School, they're going to learn about so many different things about their friends and, like, you know, if a friend has an older brother or an older sister, of course they're going to know things
Yes.
More than another child, and they're going to talk about
You're
it.
sending your school first day. You're sending your child first day at school, and they are coming home with 2 new things.
Yes, I sent my 4-year-old to pre-primary school the beginning of September. She had never ever sworn. Okay, she's 4, but still, I swear like a trucker.
Yes.
But she come home on the first week of school and she was telling me to shut up.
So this is the second thing.
Yes,
The first thing is the lies,
yes.
lies and shut up.
Oh my God.
So yes.
yeah.
Before we talk about the drag queens, because it's not the drag queens the
Oh,
problem.
it's got nothing to
it's
do with the drug.
general.
Yeah.
Before we take the drag queen thing, the storytelling to the kids, we have a lot of serious issues to solve before we go here. We go to that. But at this time, no, I would not suggest it,
Yeah.
and especially to the kids. How are you gonna explain to 5-year-old kid that
Yes.
I'm a man dressing as a woman because I'm working like that, but that doesn't affect you and that doesn't affect anyone else
Yeah.
except me.
Yeah. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Leave it for the clubs and
They don't know what is human bride. They don't know what is human, and they don't know how many different forms of humans
Yeah.
they exist in this planet.
yeah. I agree.
I agree too.
Yeah. Do you have something extra on your bum?
Or my bum.
Yeah.
Have you saw my bum without that? That's it. You have to be patient for that. I'm talking about you know that one time I pee 3 minutes before the stage on myself.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God. What was your favorite moment on stage?
My favorite moment on stage is was at the private party I was invited to.
Okay.
That day I peed on myself. It was amazing because I was very anxious.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody in that party was so welcoming, so excited to see drag queens because we
Yeah.
were 4 drag queens that day in the same place, in the same club. So, and the party, the people at the party was so open-minded, knowing what is a drag queen, what we're doing, and how to cheer up people and all of this stuff. So I was so excited that day. You can, if you see the video of that perform, you will understand. You will see the
Okay.
difference. Yes, and my favorite act is for sad songs.
Sad songs.
Yes.
Such emotion
Yes,
and
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, nice.
I love sad songs.
Yeah, me too.
I can cry on stage. I've never did, but I can.
Oh, like on tap, sort
Yeah,
of.
not on tap. It's during the song.
Okay, yeah.
I'm very
Builds
emotional.
up. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I'm very emotional.
How do you deal with mental health part of it? Is there any issues that you've had, like experiences that has been related to mental health with the drag culture or anything like that?
No,
No, that's
I
good.
can. No, for me specifically, no. But there is a lot of people who
Yeah.
can have anything,
Yeah.
or they can proceed something
Mm.
with drag.
Yeah.
It depends on the person.
Yeah,
For
of
me,
course.
no, it doesn't work like this.
No.
But when I'm not very well mentally, I
Mhm.
can do drag.
Ah,
I
you-
don't
you
like
choose
being.
not to,
Yes,
yeah.
I don't.
Does it make you happier though?
It's very tricky question.
Mm.
I like being in drag. Also, I don't like being in drag.
Yeah.
I like getting ready, but I hate removing everything. But
Yeah.
as long as I removed everything, I feel better. But when I'm removing everything, I feel bad. So it's very mixed
It's very
feelings.
messy, yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it's everything.
I think most women feel like that. Like when they're getting ready to go out, getting dressed up, they feel amazing. When they're ready to go, they're
when
like,
you get your compliments, you wanna leave.
yeah, yeah. And then when you're taking it off, you're feeling shit. And then after, you're like, oh, finally.
Now I can't wait to go home and remove everything.
Yeah.
Be naked in my bed. Like
Yeah.
Sorry for that. Sorry for the voice.
Talking about makeup, did you do a course? Or because I know that you said you learnt when you was young.
I'm a makeup artist.
Are you?
I studied that. First of all, I was self-taught.
Okay.
I started working as a self-taught makeup artist. I started having my experience and many tips from my team and the
Yeah.
makeup store that I used to work. And then I decided to go to a school. At that school, I was the teacher.
Oh my god.
Yes. So I went for exams to that school, and she was like, "No, you passed the exams. Please show to the other people the exercise that you
Wow.
have." Yes. So I was like, "I'm paying you to teach me, and I'm
And I'm
teaching
teaching.
the people who's paying you to teach them."
Give me some money, Christ.
No, I stopped that school.
Yeah.
No, I didn't went back to take my diploma. I've never been back to take my diploma on that school.
Yeah.
And then I decided to leave. I went to Greece to have another diploma to very famous makeup school. I work as a makeup artist. I used to work as a makeup artist at the makeup stores in Greece as well. Then COVID happened. Yes, and then I came back and I decided that I don't want to do makeup anymore
Why not?
because I don't.
You just fell out of love with it, or
Yes.
yeah?
Yes.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh,
You
wow.
are so good at it.
Okay.
So good.
I'm good at too
Lots
much
of things.
A lot of things, but have you seen my OnlyFans? No, because I don't have.
Oh, I was gonna say, does Yara have an OnlyFans? There we go.
No.
Next direction.
No, I don't, and I'm very good at it.
I can imagine you are
No, you
one
can't.
spicy.
You can't. Only a pervert can imagine that. I mean, show yourself.
Nope.
Pervert.
So how long does it normally take? You said it was about 3 hours.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends if I know that I have to be ready at 10 o'clock at night. I will
Yeah.
start at 5 o'clock. Start getting ready, but slowly,
Yeah.
with my breaks, with my food, with my drinks, with cigarettes, with the,
Yeah.
yes. Today I was ready in 2.5 hours.
Is that your best time?
It was the best time from the opinion shortest time.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Not my best, shortest.
Ah, okay. What's your favorite face that you've done? Like makeup look, sorry, not face.
Ooh, I have to show you.
Yes, please show me.
Wait, because my phone doesn't recognize me.
Mine does that when I have like a full face of like glam makeup on. My phone doesn't recognize.
The problem now is that
You've got gloves on.
I have the gloves on, and they don't my phone. Oh fuck!
Oh my god, that's insane. Oh my god. You are so beautiful.
Yes, really.
Mm. Oh, you look like Cleopatra.
Really?
Yeah.
Cleopatra was African. No, it was Greek. Sorry.
Egyptian.
Greek.
She was Greek.
Yes.
Can we cut that out?
No! Expose yourself. Expose her, please.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Why did I think she was Egyptian?
Because she was Queen of Egypt. But she wasn't Egyptian.
She wasn't Egyptian. Well, thank God I didn't do any history degrees.
You know that ancient Egyptians, they used Cyprus as a warehouse to store things in Cyprus. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
What a weird fact.
Yes, we used to be the whole of the Mediterranean Sea. Everybody was
Just
living
a storeroom.
something. Yes, it was
Oh,
very.
wow.
Yes.
Okay.
The problem with the makeup is that I'm getting oily and I have to put powder on it, so
You're dabbing.
that powder it's getting built up on it in your pores, and the de-drag process
Yep.
is what is
Really
the
got to
worst.
clean your face properly.
You have to clean your face, you have to clean the roots of your eyelashes because everybody's gonna keep looking like this.
Yeah.
I finished from a show. One night was like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I was working in the morning, next day morning, in the mall. So I was very tired. I removed everything very quickly. I washed my face in the morning, but my eyes was black
Yep.
with glitters.
Oh.
I was behind the desk, and I was keep looking the glitters reflecting
you
the
can see
light
it.
in my eyes, and the people watching me like that. And I was like,
So what did you do the night
yes,
before?
tell me what you want. Yes.
What type of shows do you perform at? Like, is it private events or have you done?
It depends.
Yeah.
Clubs, private events, weddings, birthday
Weddings.
parties.
Wow.
Yes, you can have a drag show in any occasion.
Yeah, of course, but I would never have thought
Either
to.
as a hostess, either as a performer. And I did all of it, except weddings.
Nice.
And brunch. I haven't done
Yeah,
drag brunch yet.
in England, in London, they have like these like restaurants that obviously you go to eat and stuff, and they have like this massive like drag shows.
We'll
and
start having that in Cyprus as well.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Really?
Yes, this is an ad for my other job.
Oh my God, yes. Okay,
Get ready.
yes, we have to talk about it afterwards.
Yes.
Um,
With the spring, probably we will start on spring.
Ah, okay. So, segueing then into that, how can people book you if you're wanting to be booked?
Directly from my Instagram account.
Yes, which is
Yes.
I like doing that.
We will put it here. So, yes, directly through my Instagram account.
Which is
I have to say it.
just if you know it off by heart.
It's Yara the Young. It's my name and my last name.
Yeah.
Yara.
How did you come up with that name?
With my actual name and last name. I kind of bit.
Okay.
I
Chopped
changed.
and changed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
it's Yara the Young, because
Yeah.
if it's not Yara the Young, I don't know what it's gonna be. I was
I
coming
like
up
it.
with
It's so
very
different.
Cyprus names. So how I choose my name? The first time I went out, I didn't have a name, so I was just someone who was walking in the streets.
Yeah.
So after that successful night, I decided to apply for RuPaul's Drag Race with no experience, with no nothing. I applied for RuPaul's Drag Race. So I had to decide a name. And I was thinking that if I will go to RuPaul's Drag Race, I want a name that represents Cyprus, represent my country. So I
Yeah.
start thinking about many products we have in Cyprus, Cypriot products, in a form of name.
Oh.
So I had like Sheftali and the pork,
That is incredible.
Shushuka. You know what the shushuka is?
No.
In the process to make the wine,
Uh huh.
The grapes leave something like a dust.
Okay.
From that dust, we create sweets.
Ah.
Paluzes, shushucos.
Yes.
I don't remember exactly the name. If it's mustari or no mustari. I don't remember the name. No.
Anyway.
So, shushucos. It's one traditional sweet in Cyprus.
Okay.
Also, paluja.
Okay.
It was one of the names that I was thinking about. Zivania.
Oh, you just
But
got
we have Zivania as a drag queen, in Cyprus. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Zivana
Okay.
actually, but it's,
Sivana, that's a nice name. I like that.
yes. We have a company that makes sweets. I don't know how you call it. It's sweets in a syrup with watermelon or eggplant and all of this stuff. So it's very famous brand in Cyprus, and I was I changed the brand to make it like more name like Lika Katerina. Like,
That's cute.
yes.
Yeah.
And I was going like
Sweet
that.
Katerina.
Yes, but none of this was. I didn't like.
feel it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't feel it. So I changed it and I make it Yara the Young.
Nice. Love it.
And that's me.
Fabulous. So, and talk about this restaurant you was talking about. The parties in the restaurant. You said it's happening in spring.
Yes, it's not sure yet.
Ah,
so
okay.
I'll prefer you to
Hold off a minute.
to
Yeah.
hold off. Yes.
Yeah.
To
Okay. So it's something that's coming. It's in the pipeline.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we have almost every week drag shows to many venues in Cyprus, not performed by Yara, but performed by, can I say the name?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah.
By Gia Evangelista and Omonia Curl. You can find the profiles by the names, Gia Evangelista and Omonia Curl. And you can see where is the drag shows and the venues and all of this stuff and how you can go to these shows.
Oh, I love it.
So we have drag scene in Limassol.
Is it just in Limassol?
We have in Lefkosia as well, in Nicosia as well.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
I'm not gonna thank you for having me because now I have another 1.5 hour
To de-drag.
to drag.
Well, drink some more. You'll be okay.
I will, but yes, I will. Thank you for
Thank
the
you so much.
invitation.
It's been incredible. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Ciao.